Hi guys, I'm Kelly from Josephson Engineering, and what I'd like to tell you about today is our most recent microphone. It's our C725. It's actually a hybrid of tube and solid state technology, and the reason for that is people have been asking us to come out with a tube mic for ages now, and we've wanted to make one to make people happy, but what we don't want to do is use a rare tube like, say, something like an AC701, where if it goes bad that you'll have to hunt on eBay and pay a fortune in order to repair your mic. So we wanted to use a standard, affordable, off-the-shelf tube, which we do. It's an EF806, which you can get anywhere and readily available. And we also wanted to do it so that you didn't have to specially sort the tubes either. So if the tube went bad many years down the road and you just found a functional an EF806, that you could just drop in and replace it. And so the way we did that is we created a never been done by anybody else hybrid front end that actually is a combination of a tube and solid state. So most of our microphones have a code in the front end, which is actually 2 FETs in the front end. So what we did in this microphone is start off with a FET and follow it with the tube. So the heavy impedance matching, lifting is done by the FET, but the tube character that everyone wants from a tube microphone comes from the comes from the EF806 that follows the FET that comes between it and the capsule. And also unique in our microphone, which we added relative to other people, is if you look at the power supply, we have a switch on it which you won't see on any other mic. There's just a graphic. One graphic is for the sun, the other graphic is for the moon, and when the switch is on the sun position, sun is, it's kind of got fire to it, so we wanted to use that to remind people about tube. It has more tube character, but the sun is bigger than the moon, so it also has a higher output. And then if you put it on the sun, if you put it on the moon setting, what that does is it switches to a higher negative feedback feed from the output transformer to the front end, and that linearizes the circuit. It doesn't get rid of all of the tube character, which is mostly compression. What it does is leave some of that in, but it lowers the output and increases the headroom. So if, say, you wanted to use this on something really loud, like an electric guitar amp or on drums, something like that, or really, really loud screaming vocals, you could put it on moon, and because you're much louder, it would dig deeper into that compression curve, and you still have compression, but you'd have more headroom. And so that's a unique setting on this. And then on top of that, it has 5 patterns, like a lot of tube microphones on the power supply. So that's our new microphone. And then unique to this and all our Series 7 microphones, except for the multi-capsule ones, is our metal foam basket. And this is special to us. We have a patent for it, and the reason for it is if you look at the top and the sides, there are no solid support structures, so you don't get bouncing back and forth between the solid parts of the basket, so you don't end up getting comb filtering. So even if you're singing off axis, you're not going to get a suck out or a null or a bump in the high frequency response off axis. It's going to sound just as uniform and nice as on axis. So that's our C725. And I should point out, all made in the USA, capsules made in our shop in Santa Cruz, California, and that's us. We've been around since 1988. Thanks, guys.